finally, they got me in a McLaren. Shaw is a guy who has very sort of strong principles, but he's not a bad guy. He's just, he sees things in a very black and white way, and there's no sort of grey area. And if you land in the wrong side of that area, you get dealt with in a particular way. Does that make him a bad guy? No. He's not a bad guy. His morals are firm and respectable. He takes care of the family. He's got all of the attributes that all of the other people that are the perceived non-bad guys have. And so I think it's good that we get to learn a lot more about Shaw. We are very different. And I think Dave likes to say he leans into that. And at the beginning of the movie, you see us in our daily routine, and there's a split screen, and we are, the other end of the different sides of the planet in our own sort of tiny little world, but we're doing very similar things in a very different way. The way we make breakfast, we both do it, but it's totally, it's really clever, and it's one of my sort of favourite little moments of the movie where they sort of introduce us two together. And we are so different, and yet we're so similar. I think it's a tightrope that Dave walks rather well. Outside of my sort of personal relationship with Dave, he's just a genius at what he does. He's brilliant. He's a superb martial artist. He's a competent fighter. He's been there, done that. He knows how to direct. He knows how to choreograph stuff. He can film a previs. He's just, he's an aficionado of action movies, and that's what you want. I like the variety, and I like the contrast in all the cars. We've got the rock crawler, we got the Peterbilt truck. It's great. We've got the super slick 720S McLaren. It's great to get in and out of all those cars, and Shaw is the master driver, and it's great to put him behind the wheel. It's a British car. Shaw is a quintessentially British guy that dresses in Savile Row threads. You'd think he'd drive something slick made out of the UK. Why not? So, out came the request, and finally, they got me in a McLaren. I've been waiting for that.